Lakers have won 6 consecutive games at home, losing by Paul George alone. He's averaging 5 more points this year than he did last year in his first season with the Thunder. DeRozan.
See right there, defensively. Play here for the Spurs with White going all the way to the back and trying to get the ball to Bellinelli. There's the steal.
The first 2 games, and he should see more time tonight. Porterhouse starting to heat up, medium plus right now. There he is, bothered by Noel. Into Mahinmi, knocked away. Washington. George again, that's blocked. Mahinmi has it, had a play, and then the steal by George.
Deflection by Nurkic. Now he's running the break with Paul George with.
As he's 3 for 3 from the field. I think you can overreact with guys averaging. You said 13, 14 points last year. Stevenson has ignited his team and the crowd. A little razzle-dazzle from Lance Stevenson. But Kyle Lucas come in for the first time for the Lakers. Again, Kuzma has not returned. Well, Westbrook, an air ball. Nearly stolen. Kyle Luke to Ingram. Ingram throws it up. Oh, they tried for the alley-oop. The ball. A couple of years ago, Lonzo Ball's rookie year. Zubats had it, lost it, and then Grant has fouled.
Just hangs around that basket.
Nader, no good. And Adams couldn't keep it alive. How has Luka Doncic come into the NBA? Michael is do that.
It's a 2-point guard lineup.
Westbrook lost it on the way up, and then George.
Harden. And Austin Rivers, first game as a Rocket, has to defend Westbrook. Nene got a hand in there to break the pass up. Diallo thought he shoved him to the ground. Good hand. Ties a season high, which he just had in his last game. A new Christmas record, too. 23 rebounds for Clint Capella. Harden tried to go between the legs of Paul George.
It seems like he's been here for a long time.
Kind of like the Unis Bowler. They almost like they talk before the game. It's like, you wear this, we'll wear this, and we'll look good together.
They look really good.
Especially on the court. I mean, it's a nice-looking game. He did not find a rhythm in Portland last night.
Adams floats it up high, too strong. Rookie with the rebound and running. Kicks it over to Joe. Ingles goes baseline against George. 2 good old friends there, Matt. And it fly it out to Donovan. Here's Mitchell on a give inside. Ingles saves it in the corner. Knocked down. Taken away by George.
Downhill dribbles.
Utah rebuilds the lead to 5. Free ball, not good by Westbrook. Ricky into the front court. Donovan again slices inside, dropped the handle. Needs help. Stolen.
Every possession, it's kind of like a playoff game, means so much.
79-73. We pass the 5-minute mark. Donovan. That ball on the floor with 5 personal fouls. Paul George back on the court as well. Ball deflected. Donovan's got it. Takes on Westbrook.
Oh, that could have been a 6th.
Amount of transition, especially with the ball in Westbrook's hands. Marketing. Lopez out high. The hands are kind of done. He's in traffic. Effortless. He's smooth. He's got 20 here in the first half. 4-6 from the 3-point line. They've got to get him off the line. The ball poked away, stolen. Inside. He's been really aggressive here in this quarter. On everything's going to the basket. Bobby trying to turn in.
Westbrook baseline. Well challenged by Harris. For a top the rebound, avoids the travel. Gallinari against Grant. Grant battling. Gallo.
Got to make him pay.
You also said Westbrook had to be more aggressive. That was his first field goal since the 3-minute mark of the second quarter. It was a 3. And then the Harrison, who's barely played this year, is on the floor right now. They had to hoist that with about 4 on the timer. It must have hit the rim because
got him on the arm. He said, I'm having to adjust. Holiday can eat up some space on the defensive end, though. Boy, is he good contesting shots.
so they give him the 2, and then Paul George.
And what do you get with Adams, Bully? You get the bully ball. He's a tough fella down low. You get him that deep, there's not much you can do if you're Gobert. You got to battle him early.
20 pounds heavier than Rudy at 265. Gobert goes at 245. Little jab step. Try to knock it off the glass, and Rubio the rebound.
That's the shot you want Westbrook to take.
Should say Rudy the rebound. Here's Donovan. That's a tough pass.
Snyder mentioned he did challenge him at halftime, and it was a different Mitchell.
Floater Adams was 7 points in 9 minutes. Neto in the paint. Ball knocked down, picked up by Crowder. We're under 3 minutes. Turnover's an issue.
The player in Atlanta, and now coming off the bench. He had to start here a few times in Westbrook's been out, but his niche is coming off the bench here.
Figure out where do you foul him at? You got to foul him to call a foul. I agree with you, PG.
Continues now for the Thunder as Westbrook's got 13 in the game. It's the biggest lead of the game for OKC, 3 points, battling back from another double-digit deficit in the first half.
Good help on Paul.
Still 5:51 left to go.
They're going to have to maintain their cool right now. Get a stop here to slow down the Bulls' offense.
There's a deflection in the steal.
Hands around Grant. Grant is backing up. Who's the foul on? We call it on Grant, the offensive player. Tough call again.
Another tight game. And
Robinson probably not realizing just how clear and open he was. Could have taken more time on that reverse layup, George. But the Thunder, very errant with their passes to begin this game.
Andre wants it, batted away by Paul George. The big fella gets it back. Puts it on the deck. Jeremy Grant with a good defensive play. Paul George misses on the long gun. Luke Kennard to forecourt. Luke to the paint. His pass back.
I think that he's going to have some success here tonight, Michael, against that front court of Atlanta.
And that's what you want to see, you know, here. High turnover.
Thunder that is up to 15.
Got a deja vu for the Thunder. The last 7:52, the second quarter the other night against the Cavs. They went 10 of 16. To close it out.
12-2. Their only losses in that span to Sacramento and Dallas. Loose ball, Wancho to Jokic. And diving. Loose ball, Jokic comes up with it. He's going to, nope, thought about the 3. Nuggets will reset. 2-0 early. He played 2 minutes. Paul George guarding Jokic, and he is long. Jokic, and it's going to be a tie up here.
Playing within this first quarter, not making shots, but at least trying to be on the offensive side.
Neither team shooting particularly well. The pass is intercepted by Paul.
Touched it.
Yes, it will be credited to Adams. He was the closest Thunder player. But you don't want to be too upset about it because you'd like that they went after that rebound aggressively.
A lot of time to make up for it. Hornets with the ball for the first time. This is Jeremy Lamb. Jeremy's on maybe the best stretch of his career.
Exceptional shooter is, and he has the green light and he's in the game to go for it, especially if he sees an alleyway.
Oh, Kemba lost it on the way up. He thought he was fouled from behind.
There was a lot of people that wondered about Dennis Schroeder and how he would fit in with this team. He told Billy Donovan when the trade went down, hey,
They go after every rebound, every loose ball. I mean, deflections almost every play down. Lead the league in steals, defensive efficiency. I mean, they just compete every single play.
Durant, another.
Due to the shortage in the roster tonight, Diallo starting. You got a 17-tie ball game. You can live with that for now, especially if you can make those adjustments and cleaning up the miscues.
So a much shorter roster as Jackson's pass got deflected.
Excellent third quarter. You built up on your 7-point lead.
George with the steal. Arena. Schroeder got it taken away. Warren up ahead to Crawford, but it's
easy too. Is that sometimes he's almost too unselfish when he goes for the basket. He wants to post up Schroeder. Certainly has the size advantage. Now throws it away. And
example, when I was going up against Kobe Bryant, I attacked him offensively. I wanted to make him work on defense.
He runs that second unit, so fouls a little bit of an issue here as Paul George goes 1 out of 2 at the free throw line. The Oklahoma City defense so far plays like that, and Michael been excellent here in this first quarter.
And breaks Jeremy Grant as he completes the 3-point play.
So a minute to go here in the second quarter.
And just string together a couple more stops. There's a couple more possessions left in this half. You're not going to come back from 17 down, but you can continue to do that.
Cincinnati with
(21-17). Good start by the Jazz as we hit the 4-minute mark. Dante Exum will check in on the next whistle. Loose ball. Trying to force it to Adams. Ricky to Donovan. Take it up, young fella. In traffic, and Paul George
away from the paint and facing Jeremy Grant because he's so athletic. He's able to block shots, take them away, and kind of shoot that mid-range jump shot.
Gallo had a look at a 3 inside to Gortat. Gets the shot blocked inside by George.
His second three-pointer, the first was a pass that just happened to go in the basket. Holiday unable to get that
in the paint.
Well, over half the shots so far for the Nets have come from three-point land. And you can see in how the offense gets run.
Excels at this end of the floor, of course, as he always does. Leads the league in steals, number 3 in deflection. Got a piece of that one against the Nets. So go right at him. Just too strong for him. Blocked though by George. Great recovery. Continues to assault in that paint.
Yeah, he was one that really hurt the Cavs the whole game in that paint area because he really had an unbelievable evening scoring in that paint.
Especially when they were having trouble with their outside game. Harrison almost walked. Doc Parkson was blocked by Paul George.
Beasley steps back. And Torrey Craig is there. He has his shot blocked. Here in the second quarter. And Schroeder. Another shot that's off the mark, and Torrey Craig doing a pretty good job getting the start. And Wancho nearly threw it away. Torrey's inside on a smaller man.